Hotel Echo, Lima, Oscar. Good evening from London, England, from your host, your guy himself, the one and only and truly, DLG repping. You know who I am by now. If you don't, then you just heard me introduce myself. My name's at the bottom left of your screen. So, this is another Arsenal review, matchday review, should I say, of Arsenal 2, Leeds United 1. So Arsenal are 4 points clear of the scum. And speaking of the scum, we've got them this Thursday night. So watch out for my preview on Wednesday for that game. Looking at that game while I was there, we were just terrific in that first half. We passed the ball with a lot of zip, closed the ball down with a lot of zip. We started off much brighter with a sharper tempo. We were on the front foot from the get-go, and there was no complaints about being 2-0 up. It was fully deserved. Eddie Nketiah, I think he was my man of the match. Absolutely terrific in what he did. Put the pressure on the defenders, chased down every ball as humanly possible. He got his 2 goals, which he deserved. His first one I liked due to the fact that this is Eddie Nketiah. He's the only Arsenal striker I can see that will put the pressure on the ball. Big up one viewer there. I don't know who you are, but it would be nice to hear from you in the comment section below. And speaking of which, yeah, make sure you smash the thumbs up like button for me, yeah? Also, make sure you share this channel all over the world, virally, as humanly possible, especially to your friends and relatives. If you're watching for the first time, maybe like that viewer is, shout out to yourself, yeah? Just keep sharing this channel amongst your friends and relatives so they can share it amongst their friends and relatives. And do smash the subscribe button for me, please. Left, right, and centre galore, as passionately as possible. Let's get that subscribe number going up, yeah? This is the road to 1,000 subscribers. And yeah, just one viewer watching earlier on, which is good. So I'll need another more viewers. Other than that, yeah, Leeds had no answer, and I haven't watched it back, the Luke Ayling tackle, but I saw it happen on the other side of the corner flag, where the Leeds United fans were, right in front of the Leeds United fans, and even the hardened Leeds United supporter must have, yeah, they must have called it as a red card. And for what he did, they said if Martinelli had planted his foot onto the turf, he would have broken his leg. And that came from a former Arsenal youth academy player, Luke Ayling. He had to go. And for me, got into the second half, we created a number of chances until the 66th minute, where we conceded from a corner, our first goal that we've conceded from a corner this season, and that's very disappointing. And then Arsenal were nervous. It's not as if Leeds United were piling on the pressure. It's just Arsenal got nervous. They gave the ball away. They looked like they were in 6s and 7s at times. And this is without Leeds United putting any pressure on. You know, if we had got that third goal, you know, it would have been like feet up. We go again. And that's what we needed to do. We need to develop. And that's one thing about Arsenal. They need to develop this skill of finishing teams off in a situation where we've controlled the game. We're taking up 60-odd% of possession. And we're not capable of finishing off teams. I mean, if we're in a tournament like the Champions League, teams as Inter Milan, I don't know, RB Leipzig, you have to be ruthless enough to do the job. And that's the skill that Arsenal need to develop in the next coming months or year or two. It will take time, I get it. And I think this team is developing to be a very good football team. But at the moment, we're a very good, decent team. That's my observation on Arsenal right now. So, without further ado, let's get into the player ratings. Starting in goal with Ramsdale. He didn't have much to do. The only shot on target he had to deal with was the goal. Now, that was no fault of his own. Now, I was arguing with a fellow Gooner who I know yesterday, who I know very well. He was at the fan cam as per usual. He said Ramsdale was at goal. I mean, at fault for the goal. Nonsense. Utter nonsense, and I disagree with it. Just a complete excuse to pick on Ramsdale. No. If Ramsdale's organised his defence to do the work and they have let him down, and I mean they have let him down, that's on the defenders. Now, Llorente was left unmarked as Junior Firpo got the flick on, I understand. And guess what? He goes and scores the goal. Happy days, eh? He goes and scores the goal. And that's our clean sheet gone again. But other than that, Ramsdale, even towards the business end of the game, his kicking was a bit suspect. It was one bad kick. He had one moment where his clearance was just poor. But other than that, his kicking was not too bad. If anything, his kicking was all right. I'm going to give Ramsdale, I'm going to give him a 7. The right back, Cedric Suarez, he set pieces for 1 point. I'll tell you that now. His crossing at times was woeful, if the truth be told, especially in the second half. No, in the first half, I thought there was a cross that I see him produce that was just woeful. But other than that, he had a really decent game. I'm going to give him a 7. Right, the boys at the centre of our defence, Rob Holding. I thought he won everything in the air, took man, ball, and everything, all in the air. His area duels were absolutely spot on. His ground duels, terrific. He won all battles overall. You know, his positioning was spot on. I think he marshalled that defence very well, and he played his part in keeping Daniel James quiet. I'm going to give him a 7.5. Gabriel dos Santos Magalhães, our best centre half at the club, by a country mile, even ahead of Benjamin White. I would give him a 7.5 as well. Despite the yellow, if not for the yellow card, I would have given him a higher than 7.5. I thought he was terrific with the ball at his feet, like Rob Holding, good with the ball at his feet. At times, his forward passes were a little bit suspect, but other than that, when he had to defend, like his interceptions, showing us he was a threat from set pieces. Overall, it was a very good day at the office. I'm going to give it. Well, it was a good day at the office. I'll give him a 7.5. Standing left back, Tommy Yasi. What a game he had. For me, he was there to do a job on Rafinha, and did he do a job on Rafinha? Matched him for pace, strength. He was just absolutely solid. Going forward, there's question marks about his attacking play, but all in all, he was tremendous defensively. I'm giving him an 8. Right, the 2 in the pivot in the midfield, Mohamed El-Neni. He covered every inch of ground on that pitch. I thought he was, terrific at times. You know, very consistent at what he did, and he doesn't get looked at and praised. But one thing with Mohamed El-Neni, he never stopped running, and he never stopped battling, and that's what he does. And he does not moan one bit. He might be fifth, sixth choice in the midfield. He still wouldn't moan. He done a job, a very good job in what was asked of him. I'm going to give him, I'll give him an 8. Granit Xhaka, I thought he was very steady and composed. Just about kept his discipline. There was a moment where he had a one-to-one square up with Daniel James. So other than that, he kept his discipline, especially in the midfield area where he knew at times he needs to drop deep. On top of that, all in all, I thought he was very good at his job. He was very careful with the ball at his feet. His distribution with the ball was very useful. I have to give him a standard. I'll give him an 8. Right, Bukayo Saka. In bursts, he was brilliant. I mean, you could see that he was tiring down. I think the substitution was to rest him up for the game on Thursday. I was about to say Sunday there. I mean, if you agree with my player ratings or not, so far, drop it in the comment section below. I'd really appreciate your opinions on the individual players' performance at the Arsenal. Thank you. Bukayo Saka got at Junior Firpo. Junior Firpo didn't once come forward, and that's due to the fact that Saka was really on him, and he drawed fouls out of their defence on the left-hand side, meaning Junior Firpo. I thought he had another exceptional game. For me, I'm going to give him, I'll score him a 7.5. Martin Odegaard, for me, technically outstanding at times. Faded away. I think he started to fade away in the second half. But for me, he had an opportunity in the second half to bury the game. I'm going to have to give him a 7.5. Gabriel Martinelli, first half, absolutely exceptional. The way he ran at Luke Ayling and, he caused Luke Ayling to get so angry. He planted a tackle on him and left him in a heap of pain. That's what led to the red card. It should have been a straight red from what I've heard. Although the referee went to go and look at the VAR monitor and he saw it for himself. He had to send him off. Rescind the yellow card and give him a straight red. And that's due to Gabriel Martinelli's performance on that side. I'm going to give him an 8, despite the fact that he came off. Eddie Nketiah, I thought that was a hell of I thought he put in a hell of an effort. What an effort he gave to the red and white shirt. He was chasing down defenders. Hungry. He put in a hungry performance. I have to give him a 9 for a striker who is not the elite level that we require. But one thing I can say, he might not be at the elite level required, but one thing is his work rate is second to none, which is the bare minimum, and he's in the right places where it hurts, and that's getting goals, and that's what Eddie Nketiah wants to do: score goals, and that can only increase his confidence levels for the Tottenham game. And I hope he shows that hunger come Thursday night, because we're going to need a big performance from him. Overall, I'm giving him a 9. Right, the substitutions. Nicola Pepe. I'm going to score him a 3. He came on, had 0 impact. There was a moment where Leeds had a free kick at the business end of the game. All Pepe had to do with the ball at his feet facing the defender is kick and sprint past the defender. But what's he doing? He's cutting inside to our sheer frustration in the terraces. Now, for me, he's all but done. 3. Who else came on? Oh, I'm trying to think. Emil Smith Rowe. Um, well, he didn't have that much of an attacking impact. But one thing with Smith Rowe is he was always available to work hard for the team, and he had to do it, put in the shift. I'm giving him a standard 5. If anyone else came on, you might be able to leave it in the comment section as quick as possible. Oh, who came on? Lacazette. Well, I'm not even going to mark him down. He only came on in the 91st minute. He didn't have much time to impact the game. Other than that, that's my player ratings done. Now let's go for the manager. I have to reward him with a huge amount of praising. Credit where credit is due, and it's deserved, Mikel. I mean, he got the tactics right, picked the best possible team going, and what a very good decision it was to put Tommy Yasi right back at left back, because Rafinha is their most dangerous attacking threat, and he put our number one right back in that position just to cater Cedric Suarez. Now he's gonna have to have a big think about what he does against Tottenham Hotspur. Overall, I thought the tactic was sharply planned, and yeah, a game that we deserved to win, and it was due to Arteta's decision making. And I think he's got the balance on point yesterday. So I'm going to give him a 9. The referee, well, he got it right by going to the VAR. Didn't take him too long to make that decision on Luke Ayling. There were a couple of yellow cards branded out on our side as well as the Leeds players. And on top of that, he allowed the game to flow as he done. Didn't give too much fouls away, and I thought he was pretty balanced. So I'm going to give him a 7. The Arsenal fans, 10 out of 10. They got behind the team, even when the last 24 minutes of that game was like nervy around the Emirates. The fans did their best to get behind the team and push them on to get the 3 points over the line settings. You get me? So well done to the fans. So this leaves me to round this up by saying, ladies and gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, thank you for listening, thank you for tuning in, thank you for watching. As I always say, saving the best to last. Thank you so much for putting up with me. I'd really appreciate that. On top of that, if I'm not back later on this evening, I'll be back tomorrow. So make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Take care of your friends, take care of your families, take care of yourselves. If you're outside in the park still, enjoy the weather wherever you are around the world watching. Peace, love, and bless again. Until next time, DLG repping. We'll definitely speak up again. Right. Like, comment, share, and subscribe for me. I want to see that all done for me. Thank you. Until now, please just remember to be nice. Thank you.